So there was one critic that told me about some movie experiments that he was gonna play during Avatar, which for some reason, because of the movie's length, just like last time, we now have a small epidemic of people that have low attention spans because of people that are watching TikTok and YouTube Shorts. And thusly, we're here to actually test that theory and see if it actually is true, and see if they can actually handle the entirety of the Avatar, the Fire and Ash, without even walking out of the theater. So, let's see how it goes. Okay, so I was here just for, they told me that I would get free Robux for this, so, they're here to tell me they're gonna show me a movie to watch. Let's just see if I can sit through the whole thing without getting bored. So, I guess that's how it works. So, well, let's see how this movie is, and let's see how it goes. Pretty weird, but I will say visuals are looking nice so far. I don't know, this is kind of getting boring now. I don't know if I like it anymore. Dude, wake up! Crap. Wait, where are we again? Subway Surfers is so fun. What are you doing with the phone now? You're not supposed to take it out. Watch the movie. This is boring now. I just want to go home. Do you want the Robux? Fine. We'll just continue watching, I guess. Oh my god, how long has it been? It's been like hours now, and I'm still here watching this damn movie. How long is this gonna take for it to end? I need content. YouTube Shorts, TikTok, give me quality content. Sora, Brainrot, help me. Give me Skibidi Toilet Service, stuff that shit, yeah. Dude, I told you to put the damn phone away. I don't care anymore. This is boring now. I just want to watch my TikTok. Don't you throw Roblox? Fine. How long do we have left? I honestly don't know. What? No. What? I'm done. I can't do this anymore. This is too long. I can't do this anymore. Attention span is just not worth it anymore. I can't do it. I forget about the Roblox. I'm out of here. No more. So this experiment I did was somehow a waste of my damn time, because that kid would just be bored as hell and somehow survive until like last minute. He just has to leave near the end of the movie, like 30 seconds before the credits even began. So, like, wow, he was this close to actually doing it, and he doesn't want the Roblox anymore. So this kind of shows that we have shitty attention spans, and that's all I could say about it. So anybody's gonna watch Avatar, enjoy the attention span you got, because we got 3.5 hours of this. So this is what's gonna be there from now on with these movies. Prepare yourself. Oh, come on, you guys. Why aren't you reviewing my movie? You did the reviews of the other movies they did, but not mine? What's that? Yeah, where Avatar came out on the same day. This was our priority. But come on, man. It's SpongeBob. Me. The bestseller. It has a 90% Rotten Tomato. 85. Still, though, it's actually amazing. Why don't you see it? Well, Avatar was our main focus, and that's what we gotta do. Fine, I guess so. You better work on that review. I hope so. Okay, so I'm just gonna go now, so, yeah. See ya. Okay. Now what? I don't know. Okay, let's just go now. Okay, let's just work on it right now. Okay. Well, here we go. Well, let's just get this out of the way. You're probably noticing that yesterday we saw the movie by the time this is recorded on the day it came out, the 19th. It's December 20 right now, so we have 5 days away from Christmas. So, and I'm just letting you know that it is morning right now, because mostly it was late at night when we went right back when saw the movie, so, and because the movie's 3.5 hours long, just like what we did in the 50th review on our last review, I mean, one of my thoughts, I just don't give a crap about Avatar, I just only watch it for the 3D thing, so, yeah, that's the reason why he always made $2 billion, so, this one will probably make it as well. Yeah, but who knows? No. So anyways, here's our review of the Avengers Doomsday trailer. Wait, what? Yeah, the trailer actually got it. But what about the Christopher Nolan honestly thing? We never got that. So yeah. Anyways, I want to know what this. I find it so stupid that Disney is trying to DMCA those people that liked it. But I'll just say this: all they show is Steve Rogers looking at his old outfit in his younger self, in his younger Chris Evans self, and carrying a baby, holding a baby. That's what I meant. And that just says you will return to Avengers Doomsday, and then countdown happens. That's it. Nothing else happens. It's like there's no point in DMCA, and plus they already spoiled it like 2 days, like on Twitter already. So there's no point of actually talking about it. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure anybody who's all the Christopher Nolan thing, you all got lucky. So, anyways, here's our actual review of Avatar 3. So, keep in mind for this, I want this to be short. How short? Very short. We need to get this out by now. Good point. Alright, let's begin. Okay, this one might be a little complicated for me to do because I kind of forgot like majority of it, but because the movie's long, well, I'll just try to make it the best I can. Here's the story. So mostly, don't remember what happened in the last movie because I saw it on YouTube TV, on FX when it was airing during late at night, and mostly what happened afterwards is the Sully family is still there. They're still there with the water people, and then they're just trying to go to the air people, which at this point, I was like, wait, we're on the wrong movie or something? It was Avatar Air? We should be doing the 4. I'm pretty sure they're coming for the 4 elements, although the first one might be the Earth. So, we had Earth, Water, and Fire, and now we need Air. What the hell is the 5th one going to be? All of them? So, wow. Anyways, and then afterwards, they just fly, and then the fire people just come out of nowhere and try to leave. And these are insane. But we'll get to them later. And afterwards, they just try to, they leave and try to get up. And also, Spider, the one with the mask thing, was like having trouble trying to breathe because the mask battery is slowly dying. I thought it was like, oh, this is gonna be like this for like the rest of the 3 hours. Like, it would get annoying fast. But no big, this is that entirely. And just now, he finally breathes air normally. So, with the Avatar game. So, he's not one of them now. Well, he mainly is in the end, but still. Anyways, and afterwards, they, fire people meet them, he meets Colonel, and gets captured slowly, which you're gonna notice a pattern with the capturing. So, everybody gets slowly captured, and then they realize they're now gonna, the Colonel's the return. We'll train you, use the weapon, the gun, and then you have the Colonel switch up, know how to do it. So, and then afterwards, he just teams up with them, and as they find out about this, the humans are still there, which I don't fucking care. And afterwards, they just fly. They fight. They still in the water. I think the majorities feel like 2.5. I just noticed that. And afterwards, they just flew. And just more visual stuff for 3D. And then the firefly people are just. I'll show their lander are. We'll get to them in the visual effects, which I like. The final plane they have is just dead. Something. Anyways, and afterwards they just flew. Usual, they just catch. They just a repeat of something. You might notice something. Someone gets captured, they get saved. 5 people try to sin, and it tries to sin. The commander is now watching all this and trying to figure out why anyone because now joining with the fire Harry. And just frees us, and just all have a nice fire, giant ass battle that lasts 45 minutes, lasts an hour then. Longer than, I don't know, 2 hours or something. But I don't watch the movie, so afterwards he just flew by and just free a bun. They might have noticed something. So in other words, they try to fight, and then Colin is somehow not dead for some reason. I was somehow not dead. The leader, by the way, all this. Now after this, they because some people die in the movie, which well, I guess I'm not count this, but I don't remember most of their names. So anyways, and after that, so some stuff happens. So. Yeah, you can tell how bad I am because one, it's morning right now, and also how late we are doing this review because I kind of forgot like majority of it and I just spit all over the floor. So, damn it. Anyway, so what are my thoughts on the story? You might notice the pattern on this is that it's mostly someone gets kidnapped and then they save them. You gotta repeat that. And I feel like almost every single person in the Sully family did get kidnapped once. Jack was like the one got it twice. I think the kids also got captured once. Even Spider got kidnapped by the humans. And a bunch of other shit happened. Like, they captured like so much. I felt like kind of annoying. Like, Because, like, Jesus Christ, if they could just capture every single person in the water world and then just make this dragon shit out for like another 5 hours, that could be a wonderful thing. Because this movie's not even 4 hours. Because the last one was 2.5, the first one was 2.5, the second one was 2.5, and why this one not another hour? What's this? That's how you do it, they usually do. But then again, that wasn't on HBO Max on theaters because I don't think people would last that long. You might as well have an intermission in the middle, so. No, at this point, they're just gonna add an intermission because they might need it. So, you know, it might be weird. First movie in theaters to have an intermission in the modern era, and they'll probably edit that out in the streaming or digital versions because mostly, you know, they're gonna just pause it and just go to the bathroom. So, yeah. Anyway, so overall, all I could say is the story is kind of stupid. I mean, like everyone just gets kidnapped like one by another. This is pretty much, you know, they get kidnapped a lot in this movie that even Princess Elise from Sonic 06 would say that, dude, that's too much. You know, so that's coming for me. And even Princess Peach is getting like annoyed by that. Yeah, she didn't even get kidnapped in the movie. Maybe the sequel, but maybe but who knows. So yeah, overall, this might be a stupid, controversial thing to say, but I think that's stupid. To be honest, I don't know, I got kidnapped, and mostly I kind of forgot the majority of it. So yeah, blame it on me, I guess. So yeah. You might notice something on my head right here. Well, because we're here to talk about the visual effects. And the one we're watching is the 3D HFR version, which HFR means high frame rates, by the way. So we're watching this in like 120 frames per second. Well, it has never fixed the problem I had on the last time when we saw this. In the same thing, 3D HFR. Majority is in like 120 frames, like holy high frame rate. Well, some of them feel like 24 frames a second. Like they just went choppy for a second. Not every single thing in the movie is not even like the full high frame rate. Only some of them, only like majority of them. Well, some of them are still not the full rate, not even the full frame rate, which I find stupid to be honest. Like, and for some reason when I was watching it, somehow the video is just the projector somehow started glitching out. Like it's just like somehow glitching out. But maybe there's just random frame drops. Yeah, the audio just cuts out for like a millisecond and just goes back to normal. And then somehow the audio just, and then the screen just kind of glitches out for like a split second. And I find that stupid, and not a single person, and not even me, we didn't even bother letting them know. Well, then again, the movie's 9.5 hours long. None of us even, yeah, I feel like it would have takes a little more time for that if that happened. So, I guess that understands why, but we're just lazy, okay? So anyways, anyway, off tangent aside, we're like a minute in, and here's my thoughts on the visual effects. It's Avatar. What the hell do you want me to say? It's the same as usual. Amazing. I haven't said that catchphrase in a long time, which I always find that annoying nowadays. This is like rare for me to do that. But yeah, and honestly, I honestly got nothing else to say because I mean, we're gonna talk about like some of them. Like the water is mostly the main focus of the whole movie, to be honest. Not the virus though. This is pretty much the third sequel to The Way of Water, and that's this. Weird, okay, but okay, there's a bit more to know about the water, but virus only like a side thing, because they're just more like the villains of the movie. Yeah, along with humans, but nobody cares about the humans in the movie, so yeah. So, anyways, there's some other stuff I want to mention, like the whales are back, which are still a Monstro Pinocchio live action remake wise, which that came out before. I think that came out before that the movie, so Way of Water, which is weird. So then afterwards, there's some other stuff that happens. Like there's some like the designs are still fine. The fire actually is pretty much light blue with some red and black paint on them, war paint on them, to make them represent the fire. And also how the fire happened is mostly, I think Alexis forgot to mention in the story, is that and also because on one of the visual effects, I don't know, went on acid trip, and we used to see it happen. It was just like the colors, just like this is how acid feels like, LSD feels like. That's not exciting, to be honest. Yes, and if you just tells us the backstory where the forest burned down, the god didn't do jack shit about it, and then afterwards they just learn how to use the fire and just become the most insane people, the same avatars in the whole movie. He's about the fire thing, knowing how they use weapons when they figured it out. So yeah, and honestly, I really got nothing else to say, to be honest, because I really just won't want to repeat myself as last time because it's Avatar. And mostly I don't want to do a repeat. And also the fire area that the tribe they have, it's just boring to be honest. Like nothing really else happened. Really, I think the latter ones are more entertaining, even though the Force one's the most well-known one in the first movie. But I mean, it's not Dragon that happened in the first movie came back. I don't remember him in the last movie, so yeah, that's that. So. Anyways, I really got nothing else to say because I don't want to repeat myself. So overall, visual effects are amazing for the most part, but you need to fix the high frame rate on the 3D HDR4 because this is just false advertising to be honest. So, do you remember any other names? Nope. Well, that's really hard to do. So here's the characters. So, I'm just gonna be brutally honest. I don't remember most of their names, okay? So, just letting you know them, and I'll just get that out of the way. Let's start with Jake. This is Jake. It's Jake. Moving on. Zoe Saldana, the mother, and the wife, and yeah, everything. She does not that much to be honest. It's like really not much because I thought she would die in the beginning. Because she had an arrow stuck right there when she got shot at, dead. Yeah, no, she's not dead. She's somehow alive. So, for sure they would have killed her off. However, maybe in the fourth one, because they killed the brother was dead from the last movie, so might as well kill the mother just to make it more heartbreaking. But that would have been too early. I don't know what was later in the end. Then one of them, especially one of the mother that was pregnant, one of the water people that was pregnant during time did die, because she got hit, and mostly she just gave birth out. You know what? I want to die, so I just might as well give birth right now. So then I would do it. Well, that's how birth works, and. I know some other characters, like, I don't know one of the guys' names, I had the brother died from earlier, so, and then there's Kitty, I think the whole movie is mainly focused on Spider, the whole movie, because he's now officially an Amazon now, because, he can now breathe normally in the water, now he has the pigtail thing, he can actually connect to things to actually see the gods, and mostly he was just mostly more of his movie, to be honest, rather than just everyone else along with the fire people. Because he was mainly the main focus of him. Since he's now actually breathing, then he can actually do it normally now. So yeah, so anyway, that's and then there's Kitty, which don't care, and everything else. Some of them must stuck in the guns. Okay, let's talk about the guns. The human side, the colonel, I think he kind of a downgrade from it. I think he kind of added a downgrade for him from the second movie because mostly he now officially is now part of the tribe, the fire tribe, which and by that he did a fun weekend with her, so you could tell. So and afterwards, nothing really else happened during the time. So I mean, he just there. He didn't really. We don't know if he died in the end because mostly he fell off in the end. Spoilers, and he was just accepting fate, like, let's just go. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. The humans, I just do not care about the humans at all. I'm just saying, like the soldier woman, she was controlling all this, but I don't care. She really does nothing, to be honest. Just listen. Alright, we'll do stuff. Alright, we're abandoning ship. Alright, let's get out of here. The amputated guy, I don't care about him. At least he dies normally by drowning all the way to the ground. And then there's the one of them that tries to help a chick, and he saves him, and then he just disappears throughout the whole movie. I really don't see him again, and I just like, okay, that happened. Like, what? I don't know. So, yeah. So, anyways, I'm running out of those humans. I don't care about them anymore. The colonel was fine with them, but this is gone. I don't want to deal with them anymore. True. And I was talking with the fire people. They are insane. I don't mean that in an offensive way, but insane with how they are with Hell's Teasing, how they use the pigtails to just torture the avatars, and just trying to she cuts them off as well, which she only does that once in the movie. One of the dead ones, so when the airship crashed. So yeah, and everything else. To be honest, they were just there. The leader is mostly insane. That's all I can say. So yeah, so I really got nothing else to say. So overall, what are my thoughts on the characters? To be honest, I don't really care for most of them, to be honest. So that's pretty much what I can say about that. So yeah, got anything? Yep, nothing else to say, so. Yeah. Alright. 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 I think I'm saying alright. I don't know. Alright. Oh, okay. So this might be weird for me to rank this because I kind of don't care about them, but it would just be this one, the last, the Wave of Water second, the first one on the top. So yeah. Overall, Avatar: The Way of Water is just, it exists. I mean, yeah, you'll just watch it for the visual effects in 3D because that's what it was made for since the first one launched. That's why it made $2.8 billion in the box office, the highest grossing film of all time, and still, Endgame has not even beaten it. And I'm pretty sure with their releasing, they really want that to beat. They really want that record now, along with Doomsday. So they really want that record. So really want that to get that record so they can finally beat Avatar. It ran its course, man. There's no one cares. So yeah, and anyway, so the story, like, there's too much kidnapping. It's just stupid, and the visual effects is visual as always, but still it's one of the best pictures, 3D and IMAX. Although I watch it in 3D, not frame rate, they need to fix that monitor. And the characters, I just don't care about them anymore. So yeah. Well, what do you think? Yeah, it's just Avatar. Nothing really special, to be honest. Yeah, but you still watch it anyways for the 3D experience, because that's what it's made for, and we can't really argue. So yeah, I reckon this is mostly just, if you're an Avatar, if you like the Avatar movies, then go for it. If you like, I mean, we're getting Avatar Land in Disneyland, in California specifically, like, probably in the end of the decade, so, or probably in the next decade, so, probably by the time the 5th movie drops, 2031, so, yeah, and anyways, I really got nothing else to say, so, yeah, so if you're a fan of Avatar, you'll watch it. If not, you're only just watching it for 3D, then yeah, you'll enjoy it. Yeah, if you don't really care about this, you just don't want this to make it to $2 billion in the box office, you just don't bother with it. You just watch SpongeBob instead. If you really give a crap about SpongeBob, or just watch something else. Whatever the hell it's on right now, so. Anyways, for my rating for this movie is mostly I can stay in focus. I think I'm still getting focused on myself. I'm trying to hold on, trying to get that happen. My rating is a 6 out of 10. Actually, yeah, it's 6 out of 10. Yeah, the visual effects kind of make it up for it, so I'm going to say that. So yeah, and anyways, all right, we're back to why does it keep doing that? I don't understand that. It's weird. So, anyways, there we go. Stay in focus. What it is, we're recording this on a new iPhone 17 Pro that we're replacing the old one. So which you kind of saw in the skit we saw. So yeah. So anyways, I'm just gonna go now. All right, you can go now. So you can clearly tell we're trying to do some stuff with it, with the focusing thing. I'm just hoping, trying to understand how this works with the camera. So. Yeah, so this might take a few weeks, probably for the next couple of months, but we'll get used to it, so we'll just be ready for that. So anyways, we're getting off topic, which I need to go now, so yeah. Hey Vicky, you know something weird today? No, what is it? I think you hear like noise in the background for only this entire review, and for some reason I just hear silence. Wait, you notice something like that? Yeah, but we just never brought it up. Weird. So, what are we gonna do to end off the year? I mean, we still got Back to the Future 3 to do, and some other stuff, and we gotta look up some movies to review for 2026, especially the big ones, because those would make us views. If anyone gives like half a crap about them, but what do we do? It's what we do. So, at least, hold on. At least we can now relax in silence. Yeah, let's relax in silence. By the way, do you hear the news about something? Don't remind me of that. I don't want to remind you. Okay, then. Damn.